If you want to create generational wealth for you and your family, this is the place to invest your money. This is the place to invest your time. And I get emotional because that is the true fact. If we want to build generational wealth for our families, and I'm sorry, I get so emotional when I talk about it because this is where you need to be. Some of the misconceptions was that Africans here in Africa did not welcome us, did not want us here. They feel like we were disconnected. And then I get here and that's a complete lie. I was welcomed like, it was like my grandmother welcomed me back home with open arms. That's the feeling that I got when I visited Ghana. So that's why I keep coming back now, because the people are just so welcoming and want us here. And they want us to gap that bridge and say, hey, we are one people. No matter, you may be across that ocean, but we are one people. So that's what I love about being here in Ghana.
Hello guys, I hope you are doing fine. I hope you're doing super fine. Today's video, I have prepared you a special edition on why Black Americans should consider coming back to Africa. Without much ado, let's dive to this very special edition and reconnect to Africa. What if I told you that something ancient, buried in your blood, has been calling you home all along? Not for vacation, not for escape, but for healing. More and more Black Americans are boarding one-way flights to Africa, not to run from America, but to return to something that was never truly lost. After centuries of chains, erasure, and silence, something is awakening. The memory in the blood, the voice of the ancestors, the pull of the homeland. This isn't just a relocation. This is a spiritual homecoming. In this video, we are going to uncover the deeper reasons behind this return. The signs, the stories, the shift, and why. For so many, Africa isn't just a place. It is the missing piece. Something is happening with the Black American soul, a quiet voice, a feeling, a lodging. It doesn't come from textbooks. It comes from the bones. DNA tests are confirming what dreams already told them. You are Ghanaian. You are Yoruba. You are Temni. You are African. They are not just learning where they come from. They are starting to remember. This journey starts in the spirit. People speak of vivid dreams, visions, and even ancestral messages. And when they touch African soil for the first time, many cry because the land remembers them and they remember the land.
Being back in Ghana feels amazing. Amazing. I just love it here. I love living here in Ghana. One thing about it, when I was living in America, I would dread coming back from vacation. I would hate that last day of vacation. Just felt like, oh my God, I got to get back to this. But now, since I live in Ghana, I was so ready to come back to spices and seasoning and keely weely. I was at the airport. Charlie, please. Please. I'm happy to be here, y'all. I love it.
It is not about religion. It's about reconnection. The land to the people, to the story they were stolen from. Take Kelly's, a singer, chef, and entrepreneur. She moved to Kenya and bought 300 acres of land. She says she found peace, purpose, and power on that soil. Ghana Year of Return brought over 1 million people in 2019. Some visited, some stayed. Across Ghana, Kenya, Tanzania, and Sierra Leone, and many other countries, Black Americans are planting roots, spiritually and physically. For some, it's about peace. For others, it's about escaping systems that never wanted them whole. But for all of them, it's about belonging.
When you calculate what you're paying the bank, $3,500 a month for 30 years, you're really paying triple what that building is worth. Now you couple that with the taxes that you're going to pay. It was about 10,000 USD per year on the building, and maintenance on the building. It was beautiful. It was a historic building, but that means also it needs a lot of maintenance just continuously. So when I did the math on that, I'm like, well, this is going to leave me in debt until I'm over 60 years old. And also it's going to cost me triple, almost quadruple what the building is really worth. So in that situation, the only winner is the bank to me. So at that time, I was already up almost $500,000 in equity. So I said, I'm going to take my reparations now. And I sold it. And I came here and I built 2 houses. And I said to myself, if I can just build 2 houses in Ghana from the money from that building, I would have more than what I was in debt to the bank for. So I was in debt to the bank like almost $500,000. And so now I have 2 houses that are about $600K. So I call it success, a win.
They are not just relocating, they are redefining themselves. Some take African names, shading names given by slave masters. Others learn African languages, not just to speak, but to connect. In America, blackness is resistance. In Africa, blackness just is. It's not about perfection, it's about peace. The peace of walking streets where your skin isn't feared. Where your hair, your voice, your presence is normal. This isn't just a movement, it's awakening. Africa is not just where we are from. It may be where we are meant to return, not just in body, but in spirit. Maybe you have felt it too. The pull, the dream, the quiet ache. Maybe that's not your imagination. Maybe it's the ancestors calling you back. This is not a trend. This is a return to truth, a return to self, a return to home. If this moved you, subscribe for part 2, the lifestyle upgrade they never expected. Share this video, comment your thoughts, and welcome home, family. Yes, guys, I hope this episode have made you think about coming back to the motherland. For more of such content, I'll be doing this kind of content now and then. For more of this, please let's support each other. If you have not subscribed, please do so, as this channel is for us as a family of Black people all over the world. Until we meet next time, peace, love, and harmony.